My friends, the time has come. If you live in the Gulf of Mexico, specifically Louisiana, it's time to start preparing for yet another major letter I hurricane. We've been warning about this for days, and now it's coming to fruition. We've already got hurricane warnings set for Louisiana, and I hate to say it, but we're going to see those state of emergency declarations being done left and right in no time. That hurricane warning now extending into Mississippi and more than likely Alabama, possibly even the panhandle of Florida. And take a look at this chart, my friends. Are we going to see yet another letter I retired from this already very impressive set of letter I names? Some of these may jump right off to you as they were not that long ago. And now we are here in a similar situation, waiting on a major hurricane forecasted by the National Hurricane Center. And as always, my friends, we are going to break it down right here, right now. Let's go. My friends, welcome back. August 27th, 2021 at 10:05 a.m. and we're getting right into it. The National Hurricane Center, as you can see on your screen, NOAA and all other major outlets are calling for a major hurricane landfall. As of right now in Louisiana, we've had some shifts to the west and back to the east over the last couple days, but for the most part, here on this channel, we put out a forecast about 4 days ago, before this storm was even labeled, that we were going to see some sort of significant landfall in the Gulf. And we actually saw 2 storms. We may have another one right after this, but we're not going to jump ahead that far. Right off the bat, I want you to notice we go from tropical storm, those are the S's, to hurricane status to M, as in major hurricane. That is anything that is a category 3 at 111 miles an hour and above. That is considered major. And these are charts you really don't like to see. And when it comes to major, we have major impacts, and you can see that right here on your screen. If this storm stays exactly where they say it's going to go right now, we explained this in very much detail yesterday, the counterclockwise spin and effect of hurricanes and cyclones in the Gulf of Mexico and why they are so destructive. We have that counterclockwise spin pushing water heavily in to whatever land masses are sticking out of the Gulf or any other place a cyclone hits for that matter, and that is why you're seeing 7 to 11 feet of storm surge. This isn't on top of any flooding. This is totally separate from flooding. So take a 7 to an 11 foot rise in sea level and just add that to the coastlines of an already very prone and exposed coastline. We are here on Vent2Sky to look at the latest data we have, at least for the GFS model. We are set here for Saturday. This would be tomorrow around 5 p.m. We can expect Ida to be basically parallel with the southern tip of Florida, give or take. Even just a few hours forward or backwards can change a lot when it comes to the landfall and projected wind speed of this storm. Keep that in mind. Lots of changes can still happen. We're going to jump forward exactly 24 hours to Sunday at 5 p.m. and you can see as of now this is sitting right off the coast of what looks like the marshland area or possibly even areas like Morgan City. Again, it's hard to tell at this point, but still, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, it is time to prepare. As I drag this cursor around, this is no joke, my friends. We're looking at over 100 miles an hour, some places 110 to 120 with some wind gusts as far as landfall. That is a category 3 storm right there. 113 miles an hour. We need that 111 miles an hour to reach that threshold. And chances are we're going to see our first major landfall of the 2021 season. As I play the impact on the side there, take a look at the spaghetti plots. All of them very nice, tight, and neat. All very much agreeing that we're going to have a skim over the western edge of Cuba. And then it is game on, my friends. Nothing but open, warm bathtub water for this thing to grow. And basically, the slower this thing moves from that northern coast of Cuba to Louisiana is probably worse. We want this thing to actually speed up, to not gain all that fuel and warm water as power to then become a major hurricane. The longer this thing takes to get from point A to point B makes this chart right here, our model intensity guidance chart, very important. Look at where this peaks out. This could be even stronger than a category 3 as we forecasted even yesterday. What you are looking at here is the Navy model or the NavGem storm model. I've shown this many times on the channel. I just want to give a different look at what this storm is projected to do. And each one of these clicks is about 6 hours, and you can see the storm moving into the Gulf, and then we get these deep, deep purple colors. That is everything 960 millibars and lower, and you see this thing almost black out, which means this is also projecting a major landfall in Louisiana. Now these models are really starting to come together and show a very similar idea about landfall and about barometric pressure. That is key. Man, this is going to be a significant storm. My friends, expect to see and hear about the state of emergency declaration soon. That is the next step when we are about to to get ready for a hurricane, especially a major hurricane. You're going to start seeing this all over the news, and it's going to be the talk of the town. So your best bet is to stay up to date, especially if you live in the Gulf. Your best bet is your local weather to always stay up to date on. I will have updates throughout today and certainly tomorrow as we prepare for a Sunday landfall. That is the latest information as of right now. And I want to thank you all for interacting and being a part of this as we continue to follow these storms day by day. Take care, my friends. I'll be back later on. Bye-bye. Stop right there, my friends. If you have not already, click that subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Click all and you will get all notifications from this channel. And trust me, you won't be disappointed.